Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, right back where we left off, chilling on our raft. Gilly is still tweaking out. Still not sure what is going on with that. I actually spent the last 20 minutes screwing around with console commands and stuff, just trying to get that to go away. But that's the only way to make it go away. So not much I can do about it, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And it's even like, at least that stopped. Before I was having like the rope glitching out kind of on and off. It was a little bit weird, but let's see where we were. I know last time we ran some caves before we left. What's going on, Pancake? How is it going? Glad you are back, man. How's your night going tonight, man? How was your day? I did get some subs, man. Pretty much every day I've been getting a few, which is absolutely awesome. It's really, really hard to get subs on a new channel. And so it's really, really good to see that, yeah. Day went good. It's Monday. Back at school, I'm assuming. Okay, I actually have a few points also. So that's good. Homeschooled. Oh, that's cool, man. Ah, big Christian. Homeschooled. It's all starting to sort of make sense. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean that in a bad way. I homeschool my kids, man. I was homeschooled as a kid. My kids are homeschooled. The only way to roll, dude. I put my kids in school for a few years. And man, I just started seeing too many negative effects on them. And so I decided to do the homeschool route. And yeah, they do about 2 hours to per day also. Today I gave them kind of a break from the books and we just did blacksmithing, which was pretty cool. The pterodon saddle, that's unfortunate that I can't use that. So how do you like it? Do you like homeschool or would you rather go to school? I'm trying to get my bearings straight. It's hard to take off for 4 days and stream a different game and then come back and like kind of I don't remember exactly where I was. I think I'm going to go try running this cave again. And the reason is because the artifact is probably spawned back by now. Because I only got it once on the last stream, so I could probably run in there and get it. That's the downside, man. I'm lucky so far with my kids that they play sports. Do you play any sports? They play sports, and so they have a few friends from their sports that they still kind of keep in touch with. And then also there's quite a few kids on the neighborhood, like in our street. So it kind of lucked out. I didn't have that. I played sports when I got a little bit older, but it's when you're homeschooled, you go play sports. You're friends with them while you're playing. And then yeah, gaming counts as a sport. But I know what you mean. And then when you come home, your friends are like school friends are different. School friends, like, that's who they hang out with. So it is a little bit harder in terms of the friend side of it. So I definitely understand that part. Because I didn't really have I didn't have many friends at all growing up. Just a couple. But then when I got a car, I turned 16, started working, got a car, made friends. So it's kind of, I don't know. Seems like a big deal when you're young. But then, ooh, I almost overjumped that. Then once you get a car and you get some friends there, it's not too big of a deal. You didn't sleep till 5 a.m.? It's cold all night? Dang. That's not good, man. You gotta be pretty tired. I thought I stayed up late. Gee. Not that tired? Wow. Sometimes, dude, it's because when you're young, man, you can skip a day like that and it like hardly matters, right? I can't do it anymore. I used to be able to, but now, oof. So I remember, I think you gotta go down this way. Oh, they're spawning back. Get out of here before they come back. I know I can't make the jump up there. I think I've tried that. I can't. I can never really. Yeah, so I know I can't make that jump with the baryonyx. So you gotta go different route, and I can never remember that route because I usually don't do it. I usually run this with a different. Can't remember the route I usually take though. And I just took it last night. Like literally the last thing I did was run this cave. Not last night, last stream. So that was the artifact. Oh no, it is this way. Yeah, here we go. I know it's not going to be a path that's got a bunch of bats because I already cleared it. Here we go. This is it. Pancake Jr. is still alive. I want to say I have only lost Hoopo that night. Didn't lose anything else. We gotta hey, what's up, Phoenix? Thanks for coming back to the stream. Yep, back here. I figured I'd run this cave since I kind of cleared it out already. I might as well just go back in. We've only lost Kupo. We haven't lost anything else. We haven't lost Phoenix. I think Phoenix is the Sarco, right? And then we gotta find a Larry. No, dude. They don't spawn in here. I don't know what the deal is. I've only found them, like, they're just taking forever to spawn. So I don't know. Single player, man. That's That's always an issue. I wish there was a mod. I wish there was a mod for it. It definitely takes a longer time. But man, it's been going for a while now. First one to guess the game I'm playing gets food to eat, 3 tries, 2 hints. Let's hear it. You guys share hints. Also, I think you named the Sarco my wife or something. One of my Sarcos I can't find, but it didn't die. So maybe I named it. Maybe I named it your wife and your wife ran off. Look at this thing. Every time I go in here, I pick up another couple of Dimorphodons. I was watching. Yeah, let's see this first hint, Pancake. Let's see it. I was watching a streamer. I can't remember the name of the streamer. Farming simulator. I mean, that'd be pretty obvious, man. Back to Slime Rancher. Yeah, I saw you were doing that yesterday. Did he just come out of my cryopod? What's going on? Oh, jeez. These Dimorphodons, man. Might have to throw them in the, Oh, yeah, it's Miss Phoenix. Because that's the female. There you go. And I don't know where the male went. Slime Rancher. I have never heard of that game. But yeah, I saw Larry. I saw old Larry playing with a streamer. I happened to pull up a streamer playing Rise. Monster Hunter Rise. I was just watching it. We were all watching Pirates of the Caribbean this evening. Me and the family, and of course, you know, I had seen half of it already because my wife fell asleep last time, so we were kind of like replaying some of it. Oh, this guy needs food. And it was some streamer playing Rise. And I was watching him and I saw it in the teammates. Because he was grinding Gormagollin. He needed some part that he never got. Fought him like 6 times in a row and he never got the part that he needed. And so oh geez, did you see that stupid jellyfish? Man, I've been knocked off my mount so many times. And I saw little lad Larry on the screen. I was like, wait a minute, is this his stream? I thought he was streaming. Then I realized he was actually just like on SOS or however they did it. I was like, look at this dude using Charge Blade. And I was watching his health. Right? I wasn't watching, I noticed it. All the other players, it gets like half health and heal up. This dude I never saw his health drop the whole time. I'm like, this dude's like, could do a no-hit run. Like, he's just full health the entire fight against Gore. I'm like, what a freak. And I watched his video on his channel, Fighting Omega. I don't even know what he was doing. I just dancing around with the hunting horn. I can't comprehend that weapon. You just jump in circles like a psychopath, and then all of a sudden there would be just like an explosion of 10 different damage numbers on the screen. I don't know what was going on. I can't even judge like what he's doing with that weapon because I don't know. The only thing I could judge was his his dodges. Like Omega does that lunge attack at you where he just like runs you over. And he did that like, oh man, 4 runs in a row, 3 runs in a row, and he just perfectly rolled. I was like, man, this garbage. Do I go get that with... Actually, I'm going to use this dude. How do I even get up there? Just from watching the Omega one, he's much better than you were. Can do well on hunting around, but can't balance 2 horns at the same time. Yeah, I just... Like... I couldn't really comprehend what was going on. All I know is that he had like 30 different buffs above his health bar constantly going off. So I'm sure his teammates were loving it, right? Like, ooh, nice little Carnos out. That was worth it. Got the lesser antidote too. YouTuber at 680,000 subs commented on my short. Awesome, man. That is cool. Have you made any more? I saw the ones that you had put up there. Day 2 of Fortnite keyboard and mouse. What's up, Hydreigon? No, Monster Hunter is on when was it? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then I do Arc Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Right now, I would prefer to do Monster Hunter 7 days a week. Just because I'm kind of in the groove of being obsessed with it. But I like both games. And so this channel is kind of like split between Monster Hunter and Arc. And I've thought a lot about doing 2 streams in one day, like half and half. But it's just, man, it's so hard to, it's really hard to figure that out, man. to be honest. It's really hard to figure out. If you go all in on one game, you eventually get sick of that one game. Now, Monster Hunter may be a little different because there's so many different Monster Hunter titles. But I've had channels that are just one game, and eventually, man, like channels take like 4 to 5 years to really turn into something, and by that time, playing the same game, a lot of times you just kind of get sick of it. So by the time it takes off and you're like really having a little bit of traction, kind of tired of it. And so to keep that from happening, I wanted to do I wanted to do like I wanted to do originally the idea was to do Ark as the main game, and then eventually maybe branch into some other games if I got bored of Ark. And then Ark started just performing pretty awful for me, so I took a break from it and I tried some other games out. And that's when I found Monster Hunter. And then I decided to kind of split the channel. Yeah, this has been working. This has been working pretty good for me. It kind of keeps me from getting tired of it, because even though I'm obsessed with Monster Hunter right now, I know in a year I'll kind of mellow out with it. So I kind of feel like as long as people eventually like learn the schedule of it, then the people that like to watch me anyway, they'll be like, oh, I'll just watch on, Monster Hunter nights, or I'll just watch on Ark nights. I know you got loyalists like Pancake and Phoenix over there that are just... I agree, man. I appreciate it too, but big time. I will try my best to be entertaining. Although I'm not the entertaining type. I'm more of just the kind of chill gameplay type. I'm not like Ross Clark, who's all high intensity. Honestly feel as though if you continue to change games, eventually you'll grow more of an audience that just wants to watch and chill no matter what the game. You would think that. You would think that, but man, it's like if you the problem is the way that YouTube puts your your stuff out there, you know? And so like, I mean, eventually, yeah, eventually you're right. It's Dimorphodon. There's random Dimorphodons all over. I don't know, man. YouTube is it's so strange, man. It's so hard to predict. And that's why I just quit. I was just like, you know what? I don't care. Like, to an extent I care. Because like I said, I'm not going to be playing just random games, because that does just kind of mess everything up. But, man, chasing the algorithm and trying to, like, strategically do things. It's just not worth it to me anymore. I mean, it works. You can grow a channel. Like, I've grown channels pretty big, pretty quick. But I just, it's like, what's the point of it, you know? I have a friend of mine that live, like, he always goes on TikTok Live and Facebook Live, no matter what he's doing, man. He could be with his kids, he can be fishing. Like, he's constantly going live, and he's always bragging to me how many followers he has and everything. But it's, and I'm like, what do you make money at it or something? And he's, no. Like, so what's, like, it's not doing nothing for you. You know what I mean? And so I would rather just, like, I'd rather just have, like, small community almost. Like, it's cool when you, so, like, let's say you get to the size of, like, Ross Clark, right? That dude can't even read his chat, you know? Yeah, you're right. And the mic, obviously. The mic, obviously, is a problem lately. I did order, I did order some new mic wires. So hopefully that doesn't, I mean, hopefully that fixes it and it's not like an actual PC issue. But I think consistency is super important. Like, I know for myself, if I watch a streamer and I like the streamer, like, let's say I find him on a Monday, right? And if you post daily for like 2 months, you can post videos over 15 minutes. Yeah, there's like a whole, there's all kind of different nonsense with YouTube when it comes to that. But like, if I find a streamer on a Monday, and then the next time I see him's a Wednesday, and then next Tuesday, like if it's just all over the place, I never know when he's streaming. You know what I mean? Like, I just lose track of what's going on with it. But it's difficult. And everybody's so good at it now. You know what I mean? You got people making like videos that are like movies. Like, if you watch there's this dude ButchX3. Dude, his videos are so freaking good, man. It's crazy. He's got some art playthrough. And man, it's good. Like, I watched all of them. Yeah, I do the same thing. You watch like a specific genre of game and not just a specific game. I'll usually find content creators through a specific game, and then if they stay in the same genre, then I'll follow them over, to other games. But a lot of it is also, so it's crazy. No matter what, 80 to 95% of your viewers are not your subscribers. So what that means is YouTube is finding your viewers for you rather than your subscribers seeing them. And so that's why it's like, it's important to kind of follow what YouTube wants. And I just kind of don't anymore. I just kind of don't care. It's like, I'm just gonna post in a way that I like. Okay, I would really like to find a shotgun. Because without a shotgun, I can't tame an acro. And I really want to tame an acro. So I know there's another cave. Let me look something up real quick. There are a lot of talented creators for sure. There are, man. I watched that guy, like I said, ButchX3. He's got some great content, and also Forge Labs from Minecraft. I don't even play Minecraft, but he just makes some hilarious Minecraft like movies. Trying to remember which caves I can go and do. Should I go and get radiation slimes? Let me take this antidote with me, because that actually will be super, super useful. Keep him. Then I will make another saddle. We got to have a backup. We learned that. We learned that in the last one. You can die if there's 10 in a group. Doggo has food, pizza in the oven. Oh man, pizza sounds good. That sounds like a good night. Yeah, I could kill some pizza, man. What kind of dog you got? I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do also on my next few Monster Hunter streams. I think I'm just gonna start fighting like the Arch-Tempered stuff to like grind rank, Hunter rank, and get that up so I can fight Gogmazio as soon as I can. Got a DNA test. Dang. Let's see if we can get this drop. Oh, did I get rid of that saddle? Yeah, I sure did, to get rid of the weight. What an idiot. Absolute moron. Oh, please tell me this goes around. Yeah. Bigger moron. %, Great Pyrenees, 30 Husky, 10 German Shepherd, 10 Red-Boned Coonhound. And the rest is mixed. Dang, what in the world would that look like? Big, I would guess. It's definitely a big dog. It's got to be a pretty cool looking dog. Man, how do I even get up here? This is the island. This is the original. I'm doing a playthrough of every map. And I'm starting with the very first one. Can I not get up here without flyers? And I'm not using any flyers or anything? Which is screwing me over right this minute. I don't think I can get this drop. Well, that sucks. Come on, buddy. Come on. Just jump. It's going to be okay. That was a waste of time. Anyone remember when they teased Arc 2 6 years ago? What was Arc 2 was supposed to come out in 2021 or 2022? Maybe 2023. Imagine a cream-colored short-haired German Shepherd with husky curled tail. Dang. That's kind of cool. Huskies are super cool looking. 2022, yeah. Yep, that's it. It's coming, Hydreigon. It's coming. Alright. I still have faith. Arc 2, this is just my prediction. You can't look at anything from almost any game, honestly, unless it's really independent, like a small team, like a true indie, not like some fake indie that's like a bunch of like developers from Tencent going off on their own saying that they're indie and still being funded by Tencent, but like a true indie developer. But I think for the most part, you kind of got to look at it through the money standpoint, and so I don't think they're going to come out with Arc 2 until Arc Ascended is done, and they can't really like milk any more money out of it, you know? And then they'll be like, Arc 2, it's ready. And it won't be ready, but they'll be able to release it. Man, you don't realize this guy's as fast until he's in a river. Then he's going 1,000,000 miles an hour. Oh, jeez. Holy crap. Well, that was terrifying. I mean, I knew it was a little bit of a dangerous area, but I didn't think it was going to be that dangerous. Jeez. Husky stubbornness and prey drive with the protective nature of the Great Pyrenees. The Great Pyrenees, those are the ones that are, those are the ones that protect sheep herds, right? Big white ones. No, I didn't name all the Carnos. Number 6 of your favorite racing game. Let's see, where is this cave? Is that it? Oh, there we go. Okay. Can't remember which cave these are. The island's got a lot of different caves. I hope it's not the... I hope this isn't the one that's got like 15 different water pools. Because I'll need scuba for that one. Because one of these has like a bunch of... water pools and a bunch of Sarcos in them. I don't know how to go through it really good. I can't remember, and so it's going to take me a minute to get through it. So there's no way. Yeah. I think this might be it, actually. Forza 5's a peak game. Man, I haven't played any of those. Haven't really played any of those. I've mostly played shooter games and survival games and I guess some action RPG games. I haven't even played like GTA 6. Everybody's wanting to play GTA 6 and stuff. I've never played, or not GTA 6, obviously I hadn't played that. But, I don't really want to mess with that guy. Oh, yeah, this is the one. Hate these things. Things are the absolute worst. That's what you need a bunch of, that's what you need a bunch of Dimorphodons for. Yeah, it's been so long that I played the island. I can't hardly remember the caves or anything. I remember the water caves, and I remember the snow caves. Because they're so awful, it's like you can't forget those, but some of these... can't really remember them too much. I know a lot of them have, oh, what's the... megalos that tear you off. Fly like a Carno because the megalos can't pull you off the Carno. You crashed an Ark server once? Bro, I mean, all that requires is to log on. I think we've all crashed. Nah, I'm joking. What did you do? How did you crash an Ark server? Ooh, look at all of them. Guess I'll feed this dude. Oh no, this isn't it. This is the one that I have to go through on foot. That's the artifact right there. Oh, that was easy. Cool. The breeding was at 300 speed and just left a bunch of raptors to breed with a lot of food and a big incubator zone. Oh, wow. 600. I was watching this guy, Nitrate Gaming. He forgot he hosts his own servers. 6'7" or 6'9". I'm gonna go with 69. And somebody left stuff breeding. Not only did it crash his server, it totally corrupted. He couldn't log back in. He lost like a 4-year save. Or since ASA had been out. So I guess what, couple years, 3 years. Have any normal arrows? Yeah, there we go. $530 arrows. Oh no. I know one of these little peckers is going to get through this hole. This is when it would be nice to have that shotgun. The Gaming Beaver. Doesn't sound familiar, but a lot of gamers, ooh, I thought he was coming through. A lot of times, YouTube channels and stuff I remember from the icon, like from the profile. Ooh. That was a little terrifying. There we go. Get him. Get them, boys. Oh, I got my arrows back. Dude, Miss Phoenix got a little beat up there. Focuses on dino games. I don't think I have. I don't think I've seen it. I have to pull him up. So, like the aisle and stuff like that. Because most of the dino games that I've seen, you actually ride the dino, right? I mean, you are the dino, I'm sorry. Gotta be a drop, man. Come on. Is that a... In y'all's opinion, does the steam machine look worth it? I haven't even looked at it, man. I heard about it. I heard them talking about it. Oh, yeah. Look at the Sarco. Oh, my gosh. I bet you there's drops over there, though, huh? I bet you homeboy can take him. Oh, Pancake Jr. As long as there's no, stupid... What's it called? Sarcos. Not Sarcos, but... freaks that rip you off of the... Capros, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, as long as there's no Capros, we'll be good. A Uteran is named after me. You want a Udi named after you? Yeah. I need to get a Udi. I need to get a Acro. The murder chickens, dude. Udis are crackheads, man. Crazy. Trying to tame them.
Angry with Himentoria leaders. Despite its rather terrible nature, the creature has practically no intelligence and just attaches to any nearby living flesh in an attempt to drain that creature's blood. Removing Himentoria requires precision labor or access to an open flame. Both of these can be nearly as dangerous to the host as to the leech itself. Once Himentoria...
I just want some drops, man.
It drains blood at a rapid pace, and
That's all I'm asking for. Some cave drops.
loss of health and lowered stamina. Some Himentoria are also carriers for a dangerous...
Now, Udis are good. I would actually rather Udis
which persists beyond the legal
as a main mount than a Rex.
creatures on the island are
You know,
transmitted
like,
disease.
I feel like Rexes are so slow and they get stuck on everything.
While
But I feel like
Himentoria
Udis actually are
tamed, it is always useful to keep
pretty good just for traveling around and stuff.
When processed properly, Himentoria venom can be made into a powerful antivenom.
Love Udis, but the attack animation is slow for the damage they do. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're definitely, Oh, there we go. They're definitely not, like, a hardcore DPS dino. Whoa, this is a little, freaking Carno rocking it. I like the knockback on the Carnos. Is there another? Here we go. Oh, pancakes. Yeah, that's what I don't want to deal with.
Caprosuchus paludentium is a water-based carnivore.
Thought YouTube got bugged up when that
The island's swamps.
popped open.
Naturally
Oh man, I hope not, man.
faster in the water. It is a solid
What is up with these drops?
of small to medium creatures, especially those isolated from their pack. When attacking, Caprosuchus uses two main tactics. First, it patiently waits below the water surface, and when the target is
Should have bumped up the
perform a lateral jump
loot quality a little bit maybe on this playthrough.
and drag it underwater. Secondly, it attacks the prey's vital areas specifically to drain its stamina. These two techniques effectively prevent most creatures from escaping Caprosuchus once an assault has begun. Survivors are generally split about the usefulness of Caprosuchus. Some love its speed, both
It ain't with me this entire playthrough, man.
fastest, small-sized, all-terrain mounts when traveling through the wetlands.
You
Others
try
are
mutating
relatively slow Caprosuchus is. And do not think
the
ensnaring attacks make up
the Udis. You tried mutating them and Trying to make a mega Yudi. Didn't work. It didn't work too good. Oh, come on. Getting all stuck. Well, I got some level 200 leather gloves out of that, so that's good. Yeah, this whole playthrough, it's been a real struggle to get drops. I started doing cave drops because the surface drops weren't giving me much, and now surface drops seem like they're doing better than the cave drops. Anywhere played with Indominus Rex mod? Is it any good? Yes, I have. I like it. I like so when I typically play. Oh, what's going on? Little rat hit me. When I typically would play, I kind of got another one of those freaks. I kind of got to where I would mostly do a lot of modded creatures and stuff. Might do it to Scorched Earth. It's you know, that's another thing. It's a little bit hard to stream because our community can be really really critical of settings and modded creatures and stuff like that. And so I decided to do a little bit less not really use many mods and stuff like that. Kind of keep it as an authentic playthrough. Oh no. But typically I really like mods. Modded creatures. No, I do. It's a little bit of both, man. It's not just that. I definitely play how I want. Like I've changed the originally I was going to make it to where I couldn't put foundations down at all. Oh, come on, guys. But that just wasn't working. I couldn't find any drops, so I kind of altered the rules because it was just too hard. But I always wanted, I started with Ark on the Forglar map by Snowy Train. And then I went to Scorched Earth. I never started on the island. And so I've done some island playthroughs. But I've never totally, like, started Ark from the island and then gone through the whole game. And I kind of wanted to do that this time. And so that's why I decided to kind of just go a little more basic playthrough. So that's what I'm planning now, to go through like each map from start to finish. And I'll probably add some the Dodo Rex, dude. The Dodo Rex is awesome. I actually killed one with the Croc, the Dinosuchus. with the bleed. Only time you'll enjoy it when the mods get crazy, like a tame that can kill 2 gigas or something. No, that doesn't. I don't like it to. I personally like mods that add to the game in terms of like everything that you'll do. I don't like mods that just completely remove. Let's see. I'm trying to see where this other. So I could get this next artifact, clever. That's in the swamp cave. I can't do that one. But yeah, I try to get mods that kind of add to everything to where it doesn't really take anything away. It just gives you more to do. As long as things are balanced, I'd prefer. Don't use mods things. No, I get what you're saying, man. So the way that I'm playing now, I mean, I'm using modded cryopods that keep their inventory inside of them because that makes it fun for me not to use flyers. If I didn't have that mod, I wouldn't do a no flyer playthrough. And I know a lot of people would say, well, that defeats the purpose of a no flyer playthrough because it takes away the challenge. I'm not looking for a challenge. I'm looking for fun. I don't find, like, I find Ark, if you, it's not really a challenge, it's a grind, right? Like, it just makes it more time consuming. I think I've talked about that already. Whereas, like, in Monster Hunter is a challenge. Like, it's a skill challenge. Ark is like a knowledge challenge. And it just becomes frustrating for me. Like, to have no flyers. You can't harvest stuff. You're running around harvesting metal with a pickaxe because you can't get an Anki across the map. You know? It's like, that's just no fun for me. But the modded creatures, like, there's a lot of modded creatures I've played with that are really, really cool. And what's funny is a lot of times people will, like, criticize them, and then Ark adds them to the game. It's like, so I just started playing with the ones that I liked, and there's a lot of really, really cool ones. Yeah, the Indominus Rex is really cool. There was another one that I thought was really cool. I can't remember the name of it. But it's kind of like a Rex, but not quite as strong. There's a Monster Hunter mod. It's more of a fun mod, strong, but you're increasing the difficulty by not having a base or flyers. Yeah, it's like, I played like for probably 1,000 hours. I played like Not on official. I tried official and I couldn't put a foundation anywhere, so I quit after like 3 hours of running around scorched earth with a campfire out because everything was pillared. I gave up on that. But I played about 1,000 hours of like official rates. And it's cool. It's definitely cool and everything. But what I kind of learned was like a lot of times if you're playing on a tribe with official rates, you end up like doing less than if you had boosted rates and you were playing solo. Like there was so many times that people weren't even doing the work. Like they wouldn't run caves. And I'm not hating on them. Play how you enjoy playing the game. Let's see. So if I run this edge, should hit that cave. I don't have like the actual coordinates, going off of a picture and kind of memory. Once I get close, I recognize the cave locations. But yeah, that's when I kind of stopped worrying about it. I was like, man, it's just a video game. Yeah, the foundation claiming on PvE is just... I don't know how people play it. I really don't know how. Man, I couldn't put up with it. I'm so lost. Keep getting like slightly turned around and going in the wrong direction. Oh, one of these freaks. Like the Serato, right? The Serato used to be a modded creature. So to me, if I like the creature, I put it in. There's a lot of modded water creatures I like too. Yeah, Hydreigon. It's crazy. It's crazy how like how good the game is and how bad it's ruined by just certain basic things like just pillar spamming. Like it's just certain things just completely ruin the game. And I don't know how people do it. Never touched it after like 2 weeks. Yeah. I could see kind of doing like a challenge type of thing. You know? That could be cool. I think it's like up here. $42, $49. They got no life and never touch grass. That's how and why they do it. I mean, I wasn't going to say that. That's definitely how I feel. But I've played PUBG for probably 20,000 hours, so couldn't find anything tame because all the spawn blocking. Everybody's running around killing things. Yeah, it just seems like a waste of time. Oh yeah, there's all kind of grifting and like it's just like, I mean, if you're playing on official, you're clearly playing so much that you're bored of the game. Oh, great. They invite new players in, claim everything they have, and destroy it while killing them with torches. That's just, yeah, I guess if that's your thing in life. Good old redwoods. What's this grass? Yeah, no kidding, man. Look at these things. I would say there's a... Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, what's up, Elsbetilka? Elsbetilka, I think that's how I said it last time. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I stream Ark Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And I stream the other game, Monster Hunter, every other day. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I stream every night, same time. And I just alternate between those two games. And I'll be doing this playthrough all the way to Genesis or Genesis 2. So it will be a while. We're in Ark for the long haul here. Till Ark 2 comes out. And then I'll be doing Ark 2. Cuz I'm a believer. I'm a believer in Ark 2. You wish they would add a form of AI that makes animals of similar size or smaller hesitate to attack you. Yeah, they could do that. So if you've ever played oh, and I don't have all the Dimorphodon army anymore, but I do have one on my shoulder, so I'll cryo it up for you if it's aggravating you, because it still screams every now and then. I found it in a cave, and so I picked it up. If you've ever played, there's Escape from Tarkov, right? And that's a game that if you play, you kind of don't touch grass. Like, it's just it's an extraction shooter. It's brutal. It's awful. And you basically have to no-life it. So there's a thing called single player Tarkov. It's a modded version. It's PvE. And the AI is so complex. Like you can customize the AI bots, how they react. And oh my gosh, dude. You will literally forget you're not playing PvP. It's so authentic. Like it's so good, it's crazy. Oh, Phoenix, don't. Yeah, I got into the where I know this thing is in a. Let's see. I know it's kind of like in between, kind of like that last cave where it's like in between two, like a ravine. But I used to play it's an extraction shooter called Arena Breakout, Delta Force, and I never got my love for shooter games back after I lost it for PUBG. You know, I just like after that, it just was like, it's right around here. I just think those games are only fun if you're good. And you're only good if you play nothing but those games. Whereas other games, like Monster Hunter, right? Like, I'm not good at Monster Hunter, but I'm still having a ton of fun playing it. I've died a bunch of times in this playthrough. Like, I'm not good at Ark. I still have a lot of fun playing it. But the shooter games, if you're not good, they're just frustrating. I feel like it's right around here. I think it's over there. Yeah, I think I know where it's at. Oh, yeah, right there by the aloes. I think I can take on one. Definitely take that one. Watch me run up into a Giga up here. Friends trying to get me to pick up Gray Zone Warfare for the PvE modes. Gray Zone Warfare is actually really fun. I think they've kind of got it working pretty good. I know I tried it a while back and it was pretty rough. Wasn't very optimized, but it's been a while. Yeah, the PvE shooter games I can still do. Like, they're fun. Where is this cave? About to pull up some cords. It's pretty... Yeah, I think it's pretty heavy on the PC. Look at the raptors. Man, I was worried about running out of stamina. Now, this... Get the heck. Yeah, I thought it was over by my waypoint, but then when I got there, it didn't look familiar. Oh, is it maybe up over on that other side of that hill straight in front of me? Yeah, it might be up there. Maybe I just kind of went too far. Yeah. It should be like on the left as I go through. I don't want to run out of stamina. Oh, gee. Right basically where that Titana is. Yeah, I think it's kind of right down here. Right under me. Yeah, there it is. Once I get close to it, it's like I recognize it. Now this one I know has drops. One of the drops is down in the water sometimes. So if don't find the drops in here, then I know something's wrong.
Were it not restricted to the waters, Carcharodon ultramegalodon would be one of the most dangerous creatures on the island. As powerful and dangerous as the Tyrannosaurus is on land, Megalodon is near its equal in the water. In addition, it has a speed advantage over any non-aquatic creature when submerged.
I wish art caves weren't so claustrophobic.
To sustain themselves, so they attack most creatures immediately on sight. Smaller fish are the sole exception I've seen. I believe this is because they cost more energy for megalodons to catch when the predator would gain. Having access to the resources
Oh, there's old Megalo.
in the ocean is near impossible without a domesticated seafood. The megalodon, though difficult to domesticate, proves to be very useful when exploring the deep sea. It's not the most efficient swimmer, but it should be able to protect your cargo should you find yourself in a hostile encounter.
I meant to turn the narration of those off once you close the window. Yeah, I probably should, huh? It still sucks. I thought Monster Hunter had a bad camera. Jeez. No, nothing beats Arkfur. Lots of bad things. Bad frames. You know? Yeah. Obsidian. The lighting. The lighting in like aberration and stuff. I had gotten it looking really, really good before the that Unreal 5.5 update. Man, I had gotten it looking really nice. And then after that update, it changed everything and I had to like try to go through my settings again. Just never been able to really get it back to how it was. This Carno is doing awesome though. The bloom was another level of bad on ASE. Yeah, I think, you know, it's funny. A lot of people compare, you know, ASE and ASA, and they'll kind of act like ASE was better. And it's like, man, I think it was about the same. Definitely didn't need as good of a PC. So I guess that's one big benefit, but I kind of feel that the developers are the same, kind of doing the same stuff. Yeah, this saddle's definitely helping out. Carnos have so much knockback that it really helps them. I'm always leery jumping off of caves. Oh, nice. I got a scorpion saddle. That's really good. That changes everything. Changes it all. I thought there was another little passageway you could go through that had like, usually had megalos in it. And another drop. Dude, I'm getting the worst loot. Oh, there's one. Well. Oh, level 60. Wake up, buddy. Yeah, I knew there was... thought there was another one up here. At least we're getting levels.
Round of trials for my new Lazarus chowder have gone marvelously, but I have found it hard to maintain my enthusiasm.
Gosh.
After all, I will never get truly definitive results with only Mesopithecus subjects. It is quite frustrating.
Find it funny how the Four bosses of Ark Island are designed.
take part in the trial.
You go from big spider, big monkey, fire dragon to a hyper advanced supercomputer.
If I cannot find
It's
humans
definitely
by tribes, then I shall have to make do with trials on apes and
it's definitely a
perhaps it is finally time to
creative bosses.
Cantopithecus.
What is that? Oh, is that above me? Dude, that's kind of freaking me out even in real life. The way the sound was right there, I felt like somebody was in my room with me. You mean like more primitive style stuff, like just more realistic stuff instead of getting into the space techie space age type stuff? Yeah, I like the beginning game, this part of the game the most. I usually don't get too much into the tech. Oh, there's the time. Man, that's a real hairpin turn, huh? That's kind of where, if I want to go that route, that's usually where I'll start putting mods on, because I find that I would rather use modded items than the Arc tech items, you know? I think the Arc story is fantastic. It's really hard to follow the way that they kind of let you sort of put the pieces together. If it wasn't for like YouTubers making videos of them. All right, where's this next one? So I did this one. There should be another one over here. 7160. There we go. What? Why is that over there? $41.45. Jeez. I wonder why it's doing that. I know you're starving, buddy. I'm gonna feed you. It's like a soul story. It's good when you watch a YouTube video on it. Yeah, that's how I had to figure it out, man. Are Souls games like that? I tried playing Dark Souls 1 and 3, and they were on sale, and it was literally the first Souls game I ever played. and decided to try it, and I just uninstalled it, man. I couldn't figure out where to go, what to do. Like everybody was saying that it's so hard to fight the bosses. I never even fought one. Oh my gosh. What is up with the mic situation, huh? I ordered a new cable. Let me know if it's still doing it. I don't know what's going on with it. Jeez. I'm gonna just restart because that's what I don't think it's a cable issue. Oh, did that fix it? Good. I know, right? I don't know if it's a cable issue or a PC issue. I ordered a new cable that's supposed to come tomorrow, so because if I wiggle the wire, it makes all kind of crackle noises and stuff, so there's definitely something going on with the cable. But then if I restart my PC, that makes it go away also. Did I not hit that demorph? Man, how did I not hit that demorphodon? Hopefully it's just a cable. Or the mic. I wouldn't care too much. I mean, it's a good mic. But it's pretty easy to replace. Oh my gosh. Little demons. Oh, dude, that scared me. All right, man. Have a good one. Is it still giving you bad audio? Is my mic still messed up? That's frustrating. Yeah, don't replace them if they work. Okay, cool. Thanks, Phoenix. Mike's going to crap. Man, the stamina regen on a Carno is like unbelievable. I don't want to go past that guy without full stam because things are so fast. All I need is to get pulled off of my get thigh-lit in the middle of running away from an acro. Here we go, back through the swamp. Oh, geez, he tail whipped that guy. Make stamina cakes. What's going on, Chapman? Steven Chapman? How's your night going, man? Stamina cakes. What are those? This is some new this is some new info for me. After 3,000 hours, I thought I had kind of seen everything. What is the stamina cake? How do you make this sorcery? Good, man. Good. Thanks for checking out the stream. Okay, where is this? Honestly, don't even remember a cave anywhere around here. Ooh. Yeah, this kind of does look familiar. Oh, the stimberries? There it is. One thing I'm definitely going to do is feed him. I'll at least feed him. I'll have to do that. I'll have to, yeah, I knew stemberries worked, but I didn't know it could make like an actual item to feed them. Man, I really want to do acros for the bosses. But I cannot find a shotgun. I wonder how hard it is to tame them with just a crafted shotgun, just the fabricated one. Oh, you need a decent crafting skill to make the recipes. Yeah, I don't think I've ever done it. I'm gonna get lost in this thing. I don't know where I'm going. This all looks the same. Did I just make a big circle and this is the exit? Yeah, that's the exit. Yeah, mind wike and then just make a crafting character. Yeah. Oh, I do remember this cave. I do. It's this way. Right? I think this is the one. With all the different ponds in it. Yeah, I do believe so. Yeah, there's a limb you gotta crawl under. Yeah, I do remember this. Yeah, I'm doing like a mobile base, so no flyers and no permanent base. I'm just living off of a platform saddles. Uh-oh, that didn't sound good. And so I'm pretty limited as to the space that I have. I'm just kind of doing like mobile base. I got a lot of levels at least. Yeah, I'll have to do it. I could always make a could always make a second Paris or saddle. You know. Have to figure something out. I just want to get a shotgun. Like, that's my goal for tonight. Just get a shotgun. Oh, you talking about crops for veggies? Yeah, that's true, man. Oh, you know what? He had said, I meant to comment. He was saying, Hydreigon was saying that, Monster Hunter Stories 3 was a really good game. I was wondering about that too, because it's a very different game though, right? Like, isn't it turn-based combat? Might have to give it a shot though. Right, no greenhouse as well. Yeah, correct. No greenhouse, like, just gonna go in minimalist.
Lystrosaurus amica fidelis is a small herbivore, common to much of the island.
This has turned into a note run instead of a shotgun run.
On the food chain and eats small plant life. The island's poisonous insects seem to have little effect on Lystrosaurus. Despite being among the island's tinier herbivores, Lystrosaurus is an incredibly resilient survivor. It recovers its torpor and health much faster than most creatures, which makes rendering a Lystrosaurus unconscious a rather difficult.
Man, this thing goes deep, huh?
Lystrosaurus is an extremely loyal pet once tamed. It's a very fast learner, so it gains experience much more quickly than most other creatures. Additionally, its presence nearby appears to inspire allies, making them learn more rapidly as well. Thusly, Lystrosaurus is an excellent addition.
At least my Carno's getting some serious levels. Yeah, I could probably put a few plant pots, like, out, you know, it's... we were kind of talking earlier about, like, playing how you want, and so, like, if something is so restrictive to where it makes the game either just kind of come to a standstill or be kind of miserable to play, I'll change the rule, you know, because I'm going all the way, like, I'm going to do all the maps, so I'm just kind of learning what's going to work for all the rest of the maps. Like, I want it to be more challenging, but I don't want it to be, like, zero progress. You know, like, I gotta play for days just to make any progress. Hey, what's up, Holmo? Holmo. How's it going? How are you? Thanks for checking out the stream. But yeah, so I don't want it to be, I want it to be challenging, but I don't want it to be... I don't even know about challenging. Maybe just different, right? You know? Different way of playing than just buzzing around with flyers and... But if it starts to get to the point where, like, I'm making no progress, I'll change it up, do something to be able to accomplish things a little bit quicker, or else I'll just be here for 6 months on the island. Hold me. Alrighty, hold me. Sounds good, man. So far, we're good. We're not finding the items that we want, but this is Ark after all, and that's the way the game goes. I'm pretty sure the AI listens to you and knows what you're looking for. I really wanted to run drops. I wanted to run cave drops. and try to get shotguns so I could tame an acro, because I want to do the bosses with the acro. Yeah, this is the one that I think you have to jump in the water, right? Hmm. Isn't it up there? It's up there. I'm almost positive, right? You take a grapple. But I think there's another. So Acro is a new dino that Ark. It used to be a modded dino, and they added it to the game. Yeah, it's right up there. You just started making a 100 days challenge yesterday. Takes a hell of a time to edit. That, my friend, is why I don't do 100-day challenges. That's why I don't do a lot of, like, I'll do review videos and stuff like that sometimes. Like, I've got some of those up, but man, they take so much time to edit, and I just don't have the time. I'd like to. It's fun. Like, I really enjoy doing it. But, I just don't have time to do it. They get a lot of views. They do good. They do good, but man, one day is like an hour. Yeah, dude, it's hard. It's hard to it's also really hard to edit them down in a, so you might, like, what's an Ark playthrough? Like a 100-day playthrough. You know, so yeah, you've got like 100 hours of gameplay footage that you've got. Yeah, I have to go down there, huh? I think I need scuba for this one. So you got 100 hours of stuff you got to go through, and not just edit it, but edit it in a way that keeps the storyline really cohesive, so that, like, you know, it still tells the story. And that's hard. You know, making it all still make sense and be entertaining and all that stuff. Yeah, it's 2-3 hours once it's finished, but like on your PC, you're looking at like 100 hours of gameplay. Yep, then writing the script for it. Yeah, it's a real skill. It's like the guys that do it well. It is definitely not easy. Ooh, we're flying close to the sun here, guys. This could definitely end in a very disastrous night. Nah, you won't fail if you keep at it. You know what I mean? If it's like just... Holy crap. I didn't know there were 50 of them in here. Just like if you like doing it, yeah, learn it. Just learn it, do it. Because they, you know. Okay, well, this was worth coming. I'm glad I went through all that for this. Is there another passageway? Oh, no. That's not good. I remember I got stuck in this cave one time, and I just could not get out. Just not sure where you go. Oh, do you have to go down? Ah. Oh, this could be stupid. Wait, didn't I have, I want to say I had a... What's that soup? Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, and I'm freezing? No way. There's no way I can make that. Nah, I can't do this one. Dang it. See, I could get a grapple. I need to come in here with a grapple hook, because you can grapple up there. And that's the shortcut to it. Man, I wonder if I could get up there. Get out of here. That sucks. Yeah, Lazarus Chowder, that's what I need, man. Yeah, you go up there and that's it. Well, can't get that one. Is there another note up here? Yeah.
Seeing the likes of Mammothus steinfoot alongside dinosaurs is still strange. This behemoth towers over many creatures on the island and doesn't seem to fear anything but the Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, the thing about it is, though, there's a bunch of... I want to say there's like a bunch of them that you have to go through.
And manage a fearsome trumpeting roar with them as well. At first, I wondered how herds of mammoths were able to find enough plants.
And then there's Sarcos all over, so I feel like I'll get down there and I'll just die.
Generally thrive in colder areas and have a herd mentality. They must spend much of their time traveling between the mountain's cold summit and more lush base, and maybe
And I'll just come back with a grapple.
So barren. Mammothus steinkaput is a difficult beast to domesticate, not because they are inherently stubborn, but because
If I had the grappling hook, it'd be super easy.
Once tamed, however, mammoths are one of the only creatures on the island that can uproot trees without shattering them, and their trunks are strong enough to lift and carry survivors and other smaller creatures. Lately, survivors have been saddling up mammoths to ride in tandem. The more
especially with like all the creatures I have on me and
with war drums.
Like how hard it is to get back
from mammoth back can really boost your tribe mates
without a flyer. I'll go grab grapples and run back. I need to make the gun for these cryopods also. So much better on foot. Like you can actually see what's going on. Being on the back of a mount just puts the camera so high. It's like still can't find my way out of here, but oh, I remember this red mushroom. Albetsky. She told me they were too loud. She was like, "You got to get rid of these." So I killed them all. Now I don't need them now that I have a decent mount. I don't need them. Before I had no Carnos and I had no baryonyx or anything. And so, oh, you know what? Let me mark this exact cave opening so I can come right back to it. So I kind of had to have bodyguards, but now, like, these guys are good enough to where I can kind of fight stuff. Because they were a hassle. It sucked just having them flying around. Do I have many hours in Ark? I have about 3,000. The swamp is really a pain. So yeah, I still have all those Dimorphodons. I just don't have them out anymore. They definitely serve the purpose though, like. Oh gosh. Oh no 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 no. Uh-oh. Run, you stupid Carno. Jeez. That was close. That was way too close for comfort. Yeah, this map is really hard to traverse without a flyer. It really is. Oh, yeah, that was you asking about that. I didn't realize that was you asking about the Dimorphodons. Yeah, you were telling me how, maybe I'll just go down this river. It's probably the easiest way to do this. Yeah, all solo. It's just me playing. But yeah, this map is just really hard to get around. This stupid swamp is everywhere. Like, it crosses so many parts of the map. Not in Ark. No, I used to play PvP exclusively for like shooter games and stuff like that, and I never really understood PvE games being fun. Um, but I used to play PUBG. I probably have 15 or 20,000 hours in PUBG. But I don't know, man. I've gotten older and I'm just don't have the reflexes for it and stuff like that. And I also think I don't have the competitiveness in me anymore. Like, the older I've gotten, the less I care about accomplishments and challenges, you know? Like, I kind of just want to enjoy things. And so the PvP scene, especially in Ark, from everything I hear, it just sounds like so impossible to have a legit playthrough. It just seems like there's so much headache with it. And so I've just always stayed away from it. Do you play a lot of PvP, Steven? Do I have any stem berries from this pecker? No. Yeah, it was me. My ears are much happier today without them. Yeah, well, I'm glad. No, mine are too. My sanity is much happier not having to control them and keep them from getting meshed into the walls everywhere. That was the biggest issue. It's not too bad if you don't play unofficial. So if you play unofficial PvP, it's pretty good. Yeah, that makes sense because you could probably find a server that's kind of to your liking. Kind of like the rest of Ark, you know. I can't play official, man. That's even PvE. We were talking about that earlier. I don't know if you were here with all the foundation spamming and everything. It just takes so much of the enjoyment away from the game. Just struggling with things that shouldn't even be, you know. Blocking off, what do? They block off spawns, or I can't remember. I've heard different things. They'll block off like artifact cave entrances or not like note locations. You don't mind a little bit of PvP? Not young either? Yeah. They block the notes. That's what it is. Okay. Yeah, maybe I just burned myself out on it with PUBG and shooter games, and I started playing survival games because they were so chill. And Ark just looked really, really cool. Did I just almost get electrocuted again? I think I did. And so I started playing it on a PvE server that was just about official rates. And I did that for about 1,000 hours, and then I wanted to play with different mods and so now I just kind of play differently depending on what I'm feeling. This playthrough, I'm going to try to keep it pretty consistent, though. Might add some modded creatures to Scorched Earth after I beat the island. Move on to Scorched Earth. I might put some different stuff in it, just to switch it up a little bit. Yeah, the spamming foundations, that's just... I don't understand it. I don't know. I don't know how that makes the game better, you know? Being chased by dinos is enough. You don't need to add more stress to the game by being hunted and blocked by players. Yeah, it's a cool game because you can play so many different ways. You know, I think that's what's really appealing to me. To where I know if I ever do want to play PvP, it's there. You know? Like modded creatures, or if you just want to do a primitive, like I did one where it was like primitive only. No tech or anything like that. Started on Pong and played plenty of Unreal Tournament and Doom. Oh yeah, well you're a PvPer. Yeah. Yeah, I just got you know, I'll tell you, I'll be totally honest with you. I started feeling that PvP is unhealthy for your mental health. I'm not saying it's bad for your mental health, but for my mental health. I realized I was going to bed frustrated more often than happy. And I decided that's not good for you. You know, I would literally be aggravated like every night when I would go to bed after I play. And it's just like, why am I doing this still, you know? What am I doing? So yeah, this is my base. This is my humble little belongings. And so if it like some people don't mind the toxicity that goes into PvP, and if you found you know, servers that don't really have that, then it's not even an issue. I never found it. I always found that PvP was inherently toxic, and it just started frustrating me. And then the cheaters, and again, if you're playing on a small server where people monitor it really well, might not apply, but the games I was playing were riddled with cheaters. And some people don't mind. Like some people are like, yeah, I don't care. Just play another match. And I'm like, I literally hate it. Oh, let me see about making grapples. Let's see. Like, I get so mad. I used to have a PUBG channel, and I interviewed a cheater developer. Um, and I was appalled, man. I could not believe it. They were making hundreds of millions of dollars per month. And I was like, you're never stopping this. Like, this is never going away. Had to stop playing strategy games because of the same reason. Yeah, everybody's different, right? And so I would really try to get good. I would spend hours in aim training and, you know, trying to get to the leaderboard. I think me and my duo partner were like number 5 in North America and Canada. Or she was number 5. I think I was number 50 because she was in Canada. I was in the US. I mean, we were like hardcore into it. And then one day, all of a sudden, I was just like, I quit. I hate this. I was just sick of it. Let's see. You used to love the competition in games. Now you just want to chill. That's where I'm at, man. Like, yeah, I don't. What's been really fun about Monster Hunter is the competition is on the how fast you beat the monster. You know, like that's the competition, and I think that's so cool. Like I love that. You know, you love a good strategy game, but only if you're able to win here and there. Players out there are usually so good at those games, you don't stand a chance. Well, that's what all PvP has turned into. You know, PvP has turned into just like people that are so freaking good. And then you've got the cheater aspect, you know? And what's sad is that it makes you start questioning just the really good players because you're like, well, this cheat developer told me like he feels that 50% of PvP players cheat. 50%. So every single lobby has cheaters in it. Every single lobby. And I think that's true. Like I actually think he's right. You love a good strategy game, yeah. 5. I wonder if five's enough. Or if I should try to make a few more. I think I'm going to try to make a few more. Where's this? I should have took this guy out and got some of that metal. I wasn't thinking. Wonder if there's some metal, like smooth river stones. Yeah, this would work. But I still do like uh like challenging games. But there's something I guess I take it too personal. Like if somebody was to cheat and like an arc, you know, like wipe my foundation, all my base, my dinos, I'd just be like, I quit. Just be so frustrated. And then I got into like the extraction shooters. Did that for a little bit, but those are kind of like Ark, where you lose gear, and so like you can actually kind of get set back a lot by losing gear. And I think like I said, I just lost my competitiveness. Maybe my kids just have me exhausted, you know? Maybe if I didn't have kids, still have the energy to deal with it. It's all their fault. This guy has no prime meat. Oh, there we go. Get some better food while that's cooking. Oh, you little this dude. Little bastard. Literally destroyed my campfire. What an absolute loser. Hate those things, man. Absolutely hate those things. It's the worst creature in the game. No kidding, huh? Need a shotgun just to blow those out of the air. I did a playthrough one time where I got the spawn editor, and I just removed all that stuff. I removed the Titanosaurus, Microraptors, those guys, Pegos, like anything annoying, Cerrado. It was the most chill, peaceful playthrough ever. I have never tried hardcore, but I would definitely do that. I'd be open to that. You know? Might do that one week, do like a little hardcore. See how far I can get. Back in my days, games used to have 3 lives, no saves. We were more focused on progress and remembering steps. It's something that today's kids will never experience. Oh man. Yeah, I know. I come from that same, you know, the 80s. Started with like the original Nintendo, Mario. Battletoads, man. I don't know if any of you have ever played Battletoads. Holy crap, man. That game was just absolutely insane. The levels were so hard. Good fun. Just remember the pin code thing. Yeah, now we're upset if we just lose. Forget about like no no saves. Now it's like I'm mad if I lost an hour of progress. Started on Pong. Yeah, he said that. Yeah, Yeah, that's before my time. I think I played it at my friend's house when I was really little. Seems like I remember that, but it wasn't. I started with just Nintendo like in the mid 80s. '70s, nice. Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo. Yeah, so you were just right. Yeah. So we're all just like one generation. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's like 70s, 80s, 90s. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, gaming was definitely different back then. There's that Carno saddle. Oh, I could throw either one of these guys out. Yeah, if we could only imagine what the games would be like now. Go get some food, and then I'll go back to that cave. It's amazing to see Ark as it is coming from Palm. It's wild, man. My dad worked at a rental shop at the time, so any old games he bought for cheap. I think I still have a working Sega Genesis and like 30 games somewhere. Man, that's crazy. We used to rent games. We didn't just buy them, right? We would actually rent them. We had a place called Major Video behind our house, and every Tuesday we would go rent. It was like rent two get one free. So every Tuesday we would rent video games. Nintendo 64. And we would always like get two that we were safe with, like that we knew were good, and then we would always get one as like the new game that we would try out. We had no idea if games were any good. You know, there were no reviews, there was no YouTube videos. You just had to take your chance, and you were stuck with them for that week. Oh, that one doesn't need a saddle. This one, yeah, it's a modded creature. It's the only mod I have on here. It's the only modded creature I have on here. And he has a saddle that's like an armored saddle. This thing. Which I could make now. I just haven't. But you don't have to have a saddle to ride in. Man, it'd be nice to have an actual oven. Found a lot of great games that way. Yeah. Yeah, I still remember those old games that me and my brother used to play, man. It was fun. It definitely is like, yeah, a whole different world. It tempts me to play them. And then I like pull it up and watch them. And I'm like, maybe not. I think it'd be hard to like actually go back to them with how we're used to the way things look now. What do you need for an actual cooker? 200 metal. That's gonna take a long time. But yeah, that little guy, I like this dude. He's like in between he doesn't harvest as good as a Doed or Anki, but he's more usable, you know? He can jump, he can run. The Ankis are like so useless, so are the Doeds, you know? They're just for harvesting. And so it's a little bit tedious. Especially if you don't use flyers and you're not just pulling them around with an Archie. Kind of like this dude. Miss Old School COD. Now you can't talk people because you get voice banned by the AI. Oh man, it's all just nobody talks. I noticed in PUBG. What's crazy is like man, on the plane ride, yeah, it used to be nothing but trash talk and just people goofing off. It wouldn't even be like trash talk a lot of times. It would just be like people goofing off. And now, like, nobody says a word. You get on a random squad, and 9 times out of 10, man, nobody's even talking. And it's like, how do you guys play squads with no mic? And I had one dude, I was in a squad, and I was like, anybody have mics? Nobody said anything. And I was like, how do y'all play a team-based game with no mics? And he literally came on and just cursed me out. And I just left. And that's kind of like, I'm just over it. Like, I'm just done. Wholesale games were your foundation for learning English as a kid. That internet had no touch with English, but was the second language. Yeah, that's crazy. I think that's one thing I do love about the multiplayer games is the way that it lets you just connect with people all over the world. It's wild. I was playing PUBG mobile. You know, everybody's got a phone, right? So I was playing PUBG mobile with a girl from Vietnam. And she was just telling me how they live and the culture, and it was just like, oh my gosh, man. It's just like so crazy to think you're playing a video game with somebody across the world. You can barely come across people that speak English, 80 to 90% of Spanish if you don't find people that might. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, especially depending on the game. Different games are popular in different regions and stuff, and so pretty interesting. It definitely made the world smaller. Oh, it's definitely a good reason. There's a lot of good reasons. I'm in America, and I wish I knew Spanish. I think my thoughts on, so I never played, we were talking about that earlier. I never played GTA games. So for me, I won't really know. Look at this little jerk. You know, I won't really have the same type of frame of reference, I guess, as a lot of people. But I think what I see is like, I kind of feel this way about Ark. A lot of the veteran people were let down by ASA. But I felt like a lot of it was based off nostalgia. I've thought of learning a second language often, just never fully did it. I've tried a few times. And I just never commit to it, you know? It's so hard. I don't know how people do it, honestly. Yeah, 10 years and what, 2 billion or $1 billion on GTA 6? But I feel like people who love GTA games are probably going to be disappointed just because everybody is going to have an idea of exactly how it should be in their mind. And it can't be that for everybody. So it seems like most games that have a long history behind them, usually the player base is kind of disappointed by the newer versions of them. I feel like Monster Hunter kind of suffers from that. You know, you have Monster Hunter Wilds, and from what I see in comment sections and stuff like that, videos that are made, is that a lot of the veterans felt it was a letdown. I don't know if they still feel that way, but a lot of the older video, like I'll watch videos that came out, they're a year old, so they came out right when the game released, and a lot of those videos are kind of basically saying it sucks. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Oh, I'm in trouble. Swim, little dude, swim. Get out of the way. Get out of the water. Dude, how long is this ledge? When can I get up? Oh, another... Was that a Capra? Oh, dude. I knew it. Get him, dude. Get him. No. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. English is the most common language. Well, it's the most common language, I guess in our... I guess it depends where you are in the world, I guess. It's hard for you native English speakers because you kind of never have to learn the other languages. That is absolutely correct. That escalated fast. I knew, man. I've taken a lot of risks, you know? I've taken a lot of risks. And, you know, that's gonna eventually happen. But it's gonna be okay. Yeah, I think that's probably the reason. It's totally kind of like almost like a hobby to learn a second language. You know, don't really need to. Oh, that's good. I left the grappling hooks that I made in the smithy. That's why I had to come back and get them. Yeah, English is definitely. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that, Steven. I didn't think about that. It may not be the most popular or the most common like native language. Oh, and I already had one in there. But yeah, it's also learned. Oh, what's going on? What the hell is going on? Oh my gosh. What? Jeez. All because of a stupid little play. Man. Yeah, everybody says it's hard to learn. It makes no sense. You know? Definitely makes no sense. Oh, I didn't see that. You know what the reason is we didn't get Arc 2 yet? Is that a question or leading into a statement? Do you have opinions on it? Or are you just curious? What's your theory here on Arc 2? I don't know. I mean, I think we haven't got Arc 2. My personal opinion is wild card. I mean, I guess the truth is I don't have no idea, right? Like that's the real truth. I really don't know. I don't really think anybody does, I guess. But it's see, you just got to cross so much dangerous area. I think I would be best just running the beach again. The thing about it is, I guess wildcard is just pretty dysfunctional. I kind of look at them like just, pretty dysfunctional. And I guess there's also the mixture of finances and investors and stuff like that. Um, I don't really put it at the blame of Snail Games, honestly. Like, I kind of see Wildcard and Snail Games as like two birds of a feather, you know? I think like I think they both suck, honestly. Like Snail Games definitely did all that stupidity of investing in car companies and just pulling the money off of No, I'm not saying that, but so why does Snail own the rights to the game? Like why are they the publisher, right? Aren't they the publisher? Like why? Learning another language from what I've learned varies in difficulty depending on what your native is, trying to learn the other one. Yeah, because some of them share a lot of they share a lot of the same kind of phonics and stuff, right? So you can kind of learn. I've heard if you already know Spanish, then like Italian is easy. But I just feel there's a lot of things that Wildcard does control. So the creator of Ark, basically, co-founder, like the main guy, Jeremy Stieglitz, he got sued by his former employee because he broke a contract, a non-compete contract, and then he farmed employees off of his previous employee. He got sued, and he was going to lose the lawsuit, so he had to pay $40 million, and they didn't have it, so Ark was going to go away. It was going to go bankrupt. Snail Games came and paid it off. So, like, that's a huge sign of a dysfunctional boss in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So he created a situation that put his business under. So it's like that falls squarely on his shoulders. Like he knew he was under. I'm not saying what he did was wrong, but it was definitely stupid. Like, why didn't you just wait until you were out of that? Like who does that? You know, so it's a level of dysfunction from the very beginning, straight from the creator himself. And then there's so much that is under Wildcard's control that they could fix that they don't. You know? I think Snail is the scapegoat. Yeah, just for me personally, when I see like repeated problems, just kind of think it's their fault, you know? And I'm not a hater. Like I think it's a great game. I think they're I think so like most creative people are sort of dysfunctional. And then like most business people that are very functional are not creative. And so I think Wildcard and those guys are highly creative, you know? Um they're very creative and they're very dysfunctional. And they have a parent company that is typical corporation. They're all about money, you know? And so I don't like I'm not saying the wildcard guys are bad people or that they're you know the problem. I don't think that's what it is at all. I just think it's like they've made some bad mistakes that have led to this situation. Because you see it in a lot of like any corporation, that's their number one goal is to make money. That's why they exist. So it's like whenever you have a big corporation come in, that's it, and it's over. Like that's what it's gonna be. You're gonna be selling $5 pyromanes and stuff, you know, like that's unfortunately. But I mean, I guess ultimately, who knows, you know? Yeah, the like so many games, they don't really get fixed. They don't get optimized. They kind of all share the same issues, it seems. Oh, I definitely don't lay the blame at the actual people sitting at the desk coding the game and, you know, I'm definitely not saying it's them. It's not the employees. I don't think that's the problem at all. I think it's a management issue, you know? And I guess that's why I say, like, who really knows? Because, like, we're not in the room to know who's making these projections on when the new update's gonna be out. You know? Like, is it Snail Games? Is it Wildcard? Is it the fact that they have investors and so they have to make deadlines and stuff like that. Like, I think it's probably more that than anything. Oh crap. Like, if I had to guess, the actual devs would love to just build a perfect game. You know? They can't because, I mean, we all have bosses, right? It's always like, when you think when are you going to be done? When do you think this will be done? And those guys are probably the same exact way, you know? Yeah, too much adding things instead of fixing what's broken. Oh, wait. What am I doing, dude? Started going back to the cave. Gotta go get my body first. Yeah, exactly. Just keep adding things and not fixing it. Why is this guy not coming? Is he having a little bit of... Oh no, they're fighting still. They're still fighting. Oh man. Miss Phoenix might get killed here. I don't know what we're getting into, but we're getting into it. I had a Dimorphodon that was killed. Oh, I don't see Miss Phoenix. I think my poor Sarko got taken out. But no, I think snail games are just, you know, look at Aquatica, right? Hunter Call of the Wilds is the same way. Yeah, I've played a little bit of that game. I don't know enough about it to know how they run it. Oh, Miss Phoenix. Where's old Miss Phoenix's bag? I can maybe get the saddle. I have a few friends who work on a game that did not do too hot. Almost never in the blame on the guys just making the game. Most of the time it's the management. Yeah, that's... absolutely. I mean, the other thing is, man, like, they probably run those guys into the ground trying to make the deadlines and stuff, right? You know what I mean? Like, you know they're just, like, on those guys' backs, like, we have got to get this update done by Thursday. Like, they're probably just riding them. And so then, therefore, like, the quality starts going down because of that. You know, it's gotta suck for them. Like, I would not want to be a game dev. I can see it being, like, really pretty tough. Oh no. Get out of there. Get out of my way, dude. I think that's why so many small independent games have been doing so much better lately, because they, I think they understand gamers better, for one, and I also think that they don't have the corporate bloat, all the nonsense that goes with it, you know? Yeah, crunch time's miserable, man. It's just like, well, no, I never blame it on, like, that's those people be just going off on Dolly and Discord. It's like, guys, she just works. Like, she's just answering questions, man. Like, it ain't her fault. They keep adding maps and gun packs and say, oh, yeah, there you go, man. That's it. Then they add in the woke stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah, I played a game not too long ago, and oh, the female character, like, I like female characters. My Monster Hunter character's female. But man, she, like, oh, it was so condescending. She was just fussing at her brother, and it was just like, man, some games just don't know how to make just a good, strong female character. They make a Karen, you know? And it's like, literally ruined the game for me. I had to refund it. Yeah, the indie game boom has been really, really cool to see. Wait. Oh, jeez. This thing confuses me so bad. It's down this way, maybe. Olivia, the goat. Dude, all the female characters in Monster Hunter I'm kinda in love with. Except Eric. No, Olivia is like the perfect. Yeah, Olivia's an awesome, like, female character that I can get behind. Gemma. Gemma's awesome. You know, they made the characters in Monster Hunter, like, sexy but not sexualized, you know? Like, and they made all the male characters hot. Like, all of them are really good looking, strong, you know? Just like, yeah, it gets old. I won't really play any messaging I don't want in it. You know, I just don't want any of that crap in any games I play. Just tired of it. Used to be great, strong female characters that fit their parts, but now we have 100 women beating up giant men. I don't even care. Like, I don't care. Like, it's just, I don't even know how to describe it, but I can identify it soon as I see the game. You know what I mean? It's a certain look. They look like your typical protester. You know what I mean? There's just a certain look that they have. And it's just... Because there's nothing really realistic about swinging a 5,000-pound greatsword at a chicken that weighs 6 tons, you know? But, like... I don't know, there's just a way they do it that's just like... Well, the thing about it is... You know what? It's not even that, like, in real life, yes. But, like, in the games, I don't know. It's a facial design. It's just... There's just this way that they create the characters... That as soon as you see them, you're like, oh, yeah. And I know where this is going. What's going on here? Okay, it's right up. Where's it at? I swear it's right up there. But now I don't see... Oh, is that it? I think that's it. Alright, Phoenix, man. Have a good one, man. Or not Phoenix. It's Taya Life. God, I struggle. People... Yeah, I just saw that. I was trying to find this cave and read at the same time, and I can't hardly do one thing. Much less two. I know there's a way to hit this from over here. Dude, I just can't see it. What an absolute mess. What the hell? I could have swore this was the way. I guess not. maybe not. No, no, man. Man, I could have swore it. Maybe it's on the other side. Blue hair and nose ring is not that bad in a game. Could be nice in real life. I dated a girl from Russia who, yeah, she had blue hair, facial tattoos. And, she was super cool, but, yeah, it's... Oh, there it is. There it is. Is that it? That's it. Oh, I was on the wrong side. What an absolute idiot. See, this is why I don't play PvP. You know? I can't even function in PvE. All right, now we're good. I'm not dragging myself down. Why am I sitting so hot? Look at this. I swear this game. Oh, dang, I've got to grab this and get to bed. It is late. I didn't realize it was this late. I was so focused on this stupid artifact. Yeah, see, that's the other way. If you don't take that shortcut, you have to swim down and then swim through all this. And I think you need scuba. Like, you might be able to do it if you knew exactly where you were going. But since I don't, I would have been screwed. Cool. Well, I think I am going to leave it right here, guys. I didn't realize it was this late. I have got to get to bed. And I will be back with some more Ark tomorrow and the next day. And then I'll be on Monster Hunter going after leveling up to be able to fight old Gugmazio. So I appreciate all the people in the chat. Really enjoyed a nice little relaxing Ark stream. Didn't end in too much catastrophe. And so hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all have a good night. Peace.